help us solve the mystery of this Suess and Smith masterwork. This week we present a puzzle. It centers on a national innovator in aesthetic glass that brightened downtown Seattle more than a century ago. The glitter of the gold rush lured members of two German families named Suess and Smith to Seattle from Chicago in the late 1890s. But physical gold was not their destiny. Their Klondike expedition produced meager earnings, so in boomtown Seattle, they marched to a different shimmer. During the height of the international Art Nouveau movement, Suess and Smith Company opened in 1901 on Western Avenue near Wall Street in today's Belltown, specializing in leaded, cut, and stained glass. Soon, it branched into plate and window glass for major buildings, as well as memorial windows, lampshades, mirrors, and glass of all descriptions. The business morphed in October 1906 to Suess Art Glass Company and moved to Virginia Street near Westlake Avenue in fall 1909. The firm's display at that year's Alaska-Yukon Pacific Exposition on the University of Washington campus drew acclaim from The Coast magazine as one of the most attractive and interesting art exhibits on the grounds, appealing to the truly artistic and demonstrating the high grade and excellence of the home product of a Seattle industry. 3 years later, for the city's second Golden Potlatch Industrial Parade, the company mounted an all-glass, award-winning float with an impact never before seen in this country, reported the Seattle Times. Had the sun been shining as brilliantly as it did a few days before, it would have been almost impossible for anyone standing in the direct rays to withstand the brilliancy of the different prismatic effects from the reflection of lights on this float. Inspirational commissions abounded, from a triple window depicting recently slain President William McKinley for a Bremerton church in 1902, to the gleaming cupola for the Coliseum Theater, today's Banana Republic store, in 1916. The enterprise continued until at least 1951. Today, descendants have dug into the genealogical and commercial history of both families. This work produced a book, Suess Ornamental Glass, Chicago, Seattle, by Deborah Weaver of Tonasket. On the Smith side, Theo Schad of West Seattle. Now here's the puzzle. The families seek details about a Suess and Smith stained glass masterwork they feel deserves public display. It's a gold-hued, 7 by 10 foot, 3-panel piece, depicting a couple in what might be a Bavarian courtyard. It once hung at the Fry Hotel at 2nd and Yesler. Clues to its whereabouts lead to Skagway, Alaska, gateway to the Klondike, but the coronavirus might limit access there for now. Might you, kind readers, have information or insight to keep this inquiry aglow? For our first, then, Smith descendant Kurt Green photographed this immense Suess and Smith 3-panel window in about 1980 when it hung at the Fry Hotel. Its whereabouts are elusive. When was it made? Does it depict a real-life scene? If you have clues, please enter them at pauldorpat.com. In our second, then, workers at Suess and Smith look eastward outside their storefront at 2421 Western Avenue in about 1906. The firm's move to Virginia Street near Westlake Avenue in 1909 came none too soon, as an 8-block fire on June 10, 1910, destroyed this building, causing a total of $500,000 in damage. No one died. Today, grouped across Western Avenue from the Belltown apartments where Suess and Smith once stood, are, from left, Suess descendants Gloria Elda Suess Abenhaus, Martin Suess Abenhaus, Susan Marks, and Kietje Abenhus, as well as Smith descendants Sebastian Schad, Barbara Schad Lamphere, Theo Schad, Deborah Riedesel, Paula Green, Kurt Green, Jessica Murphy, and David Green.